coming along. This was my first time mixing red cabbage with my collard greens. I want to do something different, see a little color. I will be cutting up a tomato here to top it off with when I plate my meal. Maybe I should start plating my meal. I think I've done it a few times, but not like just all the time. There's those onions. Hope you can see that. Not like all the time. So we are gonna get to the okra. I'm gonna leave this be for a moment. Cut that down low. And I want to slide over here to this fried okra I'm going to fry. And I'm gonna move the camera back just a tad. Pardon the shaky camera, because if it gets too close to this, it will let me know it's too close. Let's put one in there. Oh, okay. All right. Here's that okra. All right. Just gonna let that do what it's doing. That's enough for now. Still have more left. Okay. So I'm gonna do this done. I'm gonna get this done over here. I'm gonna let my greens cook a little bit more. I'm gonna cover them up though. Just a little bit more. Because I don't want to cook the life out the greens. Just let them cook a little bit more. Maybe a good 10 more minutes. And then I'll just let it be. So as for the okra, you let it just like brown and start moving it around. Well, hello there. You guys are back. Hi, Alma Lizade. Hello there. How are you? This is okra that I'm frying. I don't know. Hello there, all 24 you guys. Thank you for joining me. If you like what you see, subscribe. Only if you like what you see. So I'm just gonna pretty much leave this alone and let it brown. And again, I'm not a chef, I'm a cook. Cooks don't brag, right? We just cook. So, as you all know, I already got my daughter off to college, so now empty nest the second time around, so I'm doing my thing. I have plenty to do, trust me. I'm not like sitting around with nothing to do, plenty to do. Need a few assistants, to tell you the truth. Hi there, Haven. Okay, I said hi to Oma Elizade. How you all, let me know where you guys are watching me from. That'd be great. I'll let this brown a little bit more. I don't want it to burn. Just want it to be toasted up. I don't like to cook the life out my vegetables, you know. But this is okra. Where you guys watching from? You could just say the state, country, county, city, whichever you prefer. I told you guys I was getting that glass. I'm so ecstatic because I've not used glass before, but Let me take some of it out. I won't be needing all this, but I am gonna do some meal. Well, I think I already did the prepping, but I'm gonna put some meals together. That's why I bought these, and just have them in the fridge because I don't have time to be doing this like every day as I would like. I don't want anything to burn. I better move these around. Yeah, I don't want no burnt okra. I do not. Okay. I appreciate you guys watching. I do. It's a billion channels you can go to, but you stop to peep in a moment on this one. Appreciate it. You see how golden brown that's getting? Let's see if I can show you my glass. Ta-da! I got glass, guys. I got glass. I had this already, so my little water bottle had some playing with me. But I got glass, because that's my preference. But I'm gonna do some, like I said, put some meals in here. And this is just about ready to come out, because I don't want it burnt. Yeah. So a couple more minutes. Give it a couple more minutes in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this out of here. What do I want to use? I guess I was hooping and howling about the glass. Yeah, I don't think I really need a really large container for this. Thank you guys for being on here. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use that size right there. And let me grab another one of these. So I'm gonna try doing this like so. Yeah, you don't want to get this overcooked, okay? I hope you can see this bowl over here. I don't know if you can or not, but I'm doing the best I can here. Work with me, but this is how it should look. Like you're about to sit down and eat at a restaurant, right? Now I will, I'm making a mess, that's okay. Clean it up later. I always tell anyone when you're cooking, stay in the kitchen, because if you go and do something else, you're going to burn your food. I've done that many times. Many times. Because you'll forget and be like, wait, my food burning. And the only thing, I ain't going to do too much. I'm going to cut my watermelon up and I'm going to call it a day. And cut my avocado and tomatoes up, I'm going to call it a day. When you eat plant-based, you don't need like a lot of things to go with your food. This is a meal right here. Every now and then I'll be like, oh, I'm making dessert and everything. Not today. So let me put the rest of, let me put the balance of this in here. And you see how I have very little oil? I used to fry in like I used to like boil my food when I was frying it. Literally just boiling the food. And so I'm like, you don't need all of that oil anymore. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. I'll take this off of here. I'm gonna eat that piece. Sure did. So here's the last of it. And just let this cook. See what's happening. Yeah, the greens are going pretty good over here as well. I'm pleased with that. I got this from my mom. I just clean as I go. So you don't have a big mess to clean up. You still have to clean up, but you won't have a big mess to clean up when you're done cooking. You won't have a big mess. You still have to clean, but it won't be so bad. I'm just allowing these greens to cook really slow. And I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. these are stirred in over here. The greens. Oh, yes. I think I want a bit more oil in though. I like my greens to be very oily. A little bit more oil in. So yeah. That ought to do it. So I am gonna go ahead and end this video. Video, I'm gonna come back with my final one. Then I'll be able to prep all of my veggies, my fruit, everything. But before I go, let me toss these around. I don't want them to burn. Remember, you do not want them to burn. You see how nice it is cooking without it being a whole bunch of oil? See that? That is just all right. That is all right. You just move that around like so. You see how beautiful cast iron cooks? And I was like, wait a minute. I threw my pots out. I didn't throw these out. I'll give these another little 5 more minutes in there. Because remember, they're veggies. And we are cooking with oil. Cooking with, well, not fire over here. But we are cooking. This is fried okra. He said, what is that? It's fried okra. All right, I thank you so much for watching. I'll be back in just a few moments to finalize my last share for today. Again, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. Thank you, thank you. Pardon the shaky camera. Pardon the shaky camera.